I'm going to be completely honest here. The Taming of the Shrew is horrifying. When I first read this book, when I was a sophomore in high school, this book kind of disturbed me. I didn't really know why it disturbed me, but it creeped me out to a degree that I didn't feel comfortable reading it. The fact that we had to act out the play in the class with a bunch of sophomores in high school probably didn't help, let's be honest here. But the whole idea behind the play is taking a woman who is a fundamentally lonely person and changing her to fit into an ideal that she does not fit. In the beginning of the play, yes, she's described as rude, but if you actually watch and listen to what she does, it seems more like she's just jealous, especially of her younger sister, Bianca. Catherine and Bianca are both beautiful, they're both rich, they don't have anything to really be jealous of, except for one thing. People respect Bianca in a way that they don't really respect Catherine. Catherine demonstrates traits like being loud, being prude, being a shrew, for lack of a better term. While Bianca is quiet, submissive, and just kind of arm candied for the first few parts of the play. But the second that the man we're supposed to be rooting for comes onto the scene, things start to get horrifying. Instead of getting to know Bianca, which I know wasn't a trait at the time, but still, not exactly a high standard to beat, he instead forces her to marry him by lying to her father that she agreed to it. And at first he didn't even, go for it himself. He was bedded to by his friend who wanted to marry her younger sister. And was forbidden to until, Catherine was married. And her father didn't want that, so things obviously continued to go for bad. But during the wedding, even the other guests who hate Catherine are sympathetic with her. Her husband is late to his own wedding. And when he finally does show up, he's drunk and dressed in a god-awful outfit. Which was very rude for the times. Even today, that's not to say, today if you show up drunk and dressed kind of like a peacock, would not be taken bad at a wedding, but weddings were very, very held high at this time period. It was a very formal event, it was a very public event. So showing up to it like that probably was not a good start for him, let's be completely honest. But then after that, he removes her from the wedding party. Before she really talks to anyone, and before she gets any food, he just kind of whisks her away to his castle in the woods, far away from people, where no one can hear her scream. And scream she does. Patricio, during multiple points, describes wanting to starve her and basically prevent her from sleeping. Both of those are torture methods. He does it for, we see, at least 2 or 3 days. That is not okay. And we're supposed to kind of root for this guy. He goes on to, I'm pretty sure, a 1 to 2 page monologue about how he's going to torture this woman, and then at the end, the thing that, especially my teacher, said, this makes him sympathetic, he says this: if anyone knows a better way to tame a shrew, let me know, because it would be merciful. The way my teacher described this makes it sound like he doesn't want to do this. He's just doing it for the better good. I don't know what that teacher was on, but that is horrifying. He is literally talking about taking this woman's freedom from her, and no one ever questions it. No one ever questions it at all.